Houdini, I'm back at it again. This time I'm about to show y'all. I've been learning a little bit more about like how this renovation and restoration and stuff, property maintenance stuff works. You could really get these people for a lot of money by doing like little simple stuff. Like, okay, for instance, like I didn't have the landscaping equipment, but that's the next thing that Scorpio&Sebek is going to work on. I'm probably going ahead and start a landscaping division now. Of course, you got all this kudzu and all this stuff. I mean, for people that may not be familiar, down south, like this kudzu stuff is like an invasive species. Probably was brought here by the Asians or somebody, and it's just taking over everything. So you have to get rid of this stuff. You really can't get rid of it because, like I said, it's an invasive species. So you just cut over this. Now, if I had my landscaping equipment, I could have done a bid and cut this whole yard. I'm gonna get ready to show y'all in a minute, but cut this whole yard, and I probably could have gotten an extra $500 out of this. But look at this, they need the grass cut. This is a vacant property. The grass needs to be cut. I'm about to do a bid because look, I couldn't even find the address because the numbers weren't visible. So that needs to be glued down. So that's a bid I'm about to throw in for that. I wanted to do some work and, turn the water on for people that may not know how to shut a water system on, wherever your local city or county is. This right here, where they got this lock at, that's where you can literally just turn it either towards, if you turn it like towards the house, which this one like looks like it turns like in a counterclockwise direction, where that thing right there is pointing towards like the house, like this way, then that literally turns your water on. And then when it's facing the opposite direction, the water is going to the opposite side, which is in the city. But if you ever had any issues where you want to turn on your water, this is how you operate the meter. It's always going to be right here at the curb of your house. So I couldn't do anything because of that. But going back to the landscaping thing, this house got all this grass. I'm scared to even step in this stuff. It's probably a damn snake over here. If I had my landscaping stuff, I could have bid him for all this grass. These folks got no trespassing. Each branch that's right here, I could have charged him for each branch. Cutting all this stuff down. Could have just got a gas powered trimmer, trimmed all this stuff down and threw in a bid for that, but I don't have the landscaping equipment right now. But what I did throw a bid in for is are the gutters. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the gutters. That ain't nothing but just getting a ladder, getting up there, getting some gloves in the bucket, just picking all the hay and straw and stuff out, and then just getting a garden hose, which I'm gonna have to attach here. Put a good nozzle on there and just spray all that stuff out of there. I'm gonna have to get up there and do that. But I did bid him for that at least because I don't have the landscaping equipment yet. But I'm noticing this landscaping stuff is easy money, and that's probably gonna be one of the next things I'm gonna do with my business is develop the landscaping services. It's a nice backyard. And watch out for spider webs. Somebody, whoever get his landscaping job, they gotta come, basically cut all this. Man, I wish I could have done this. Let me watch where I step. It's a decent little house. It's the back of the house. Like I said, I'm gonna do the gutters in the back and in the front. I'm deciding, like I said, I might charge him 120, but I feel like I want to do it for more, just based on the condition. But if I had the trimmer, I could, look at all these hot bushes, and then you could charge them based on each type of bush that you got to trim, because some are tougher than others. But like I said, that's gonna be the next thing we're gonna do is get that together. Man, these some old houses. Now this house does have flooring issues, and when you got older houses like this, they have these crawl spaces, which is right here. But man, ain't no telling what's under there. All kind of snakes and rats and all kind of shit be getting up under there. Let me close this this turn off for the HVAC. Oh damn, the handle broke. That right there, that's the power supply for this HVAC condenser here. But if you wanted to do a bed, look how high this grass is up. This is like over, you know, well over 5 inches. So you could charge them for that. All these bushes and stuff. I wish I could even offer a pressure washing service. So like I said, we about to do all that stuff soon. I'm gonna take y'all in the inside and show you what I have to do for this property. Coming here and I'm gonna just paint. I'm not gonna lie, the last contract that I did with that apartment, it didn't go so well. You know, that's one thing, you know, you gotta fail big to learn big. I didn't even get paid for the shit because the dude rushed me. So sometimes you deal with those type of situations when you're in this business, but it's not gonna happen this time. This time I'm gonna use the Odyssey and I'm gonna show y'all how that works. And I'm about to come here and I'm about to spray all this stuff down. I'm not using no rollers and breaking my back with that stuff no more. To come in here and paint, and then I gotta clean this stuff. Now, when you run into situations like this, when people leave food behind, it's a blessing that they have the electricity on, because if it wasn't on, it would be maggots and all kinds of shit in here. And it's been one time I came in a house where the electricity was off and they left their food behind. And I don't know when the last person that was even living in this house probably was here. But you can only imagine it was maggots literally falling out of the refrigerator and in the freezer. And I opened that thing, it was literally maggots just falling out, you know. It's making my skin itch just thinking about it. I would do a bed to put a piece of wood structure here, but I'm not gonna lie, if I have to do any trimming with that, I don't have a circular saw. I'm gonna get one soon though. I gotta paint these cabinets, do the cleaning. And then of course you can add beds, even if the damn light bulbs don't work, or if it needs like some blinds, you know. I'll just have to come and do the measurements for that. I don't have a tape measure. It's probably between 24, maybe 16 and 24 inches or something like that. Just do the measurements and then go to Home Depot, see if they got them. Do the measurements with this blind here. However much it costs, I'm gonna charge him the price of that, mark it up, and then add my labor to that, and that's how much I'm gonna add into the bid. You know, all the painting and stuff I gotta do. And then in this bathroom, see these two light bulbs don't work. I'm gonna throw in a bid for that. Once again, charge him for labor and material. This toilet right here, the toilet seat is broke, so I gotta find a toilet seat for that, which is simple. I'm gonna show you guys how to replace that. I'm gonna throw in a bid for that. This little panel, it's not even made. It feels like drywall, but I'm gonna try to mud that down or glue that down. I'm gonna throw in a bid for that along with the painting. It's mold that he has up here, so I gotta go up there, spray some type of light bleach up there, and then kilts that. That's a bid I can throw in for that. Go in this bedroom. The fan works, thank God. So I don't have to change out that ceiling fan, but the bulb don't work, so I'm gonna throw in a bid for just changing the light bulb. In this room, it's the same issue. Oh, the light bulb actually works. Okay. Everything good in here, but it needs blinds. So throw in a bid for that. This room needs blinds, so we'll throw in a bid. There's nothing going on in here. So okay, that room works, so I need one. Ain't no separate light switch, so yeah. That bulb doesn't work, so that's 1, 3. There's 3 bulbs I'm gonna have to replace. So I'm gonna throw in a bid for each one. The toilet seat, throw in a bid for that. Like I said, gluing that wood, that drywall down. Now, one thing that freaked me out when I was in here, y'all, look how fucking huge these rat traps are. And you know it's rats and mice and shit that run here. This is an old house, and then this vent system that's set up, I'm assuming through a power venter or some type of HVAC system they have in these old houses. it's a lot of mice and rats and shit that be crawling up through these spaces. So, you know, somebody had tried to set up a little trap there. Hopefully I don't see one. But once again, that's the part of selling to your independence. You know what I mean? It's like literally selling to your independence. It's just like that scene off of Rambo when he had to go through that tunnel and all those rats and stuff were dropping down on him. I think that was in Rambo 2, I remember. It was either second or third one, but it's just another example. But I'm gonna throw a bid in for this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to try to knock this one out the park. I want about $1,000 for all this stuff. I mean, let me know what y'all think, but Scorpio&Sebek Universe, we're gonna show this is gonna be probably the next property, and we out.